What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my review of WWE Crown Jewel 2024. I'm filming this Sunday morning, just like I did for Bad Blood, late morning. Football is on soon, so I gotta kind of do this before football starts. Crown Jewel. I liked it. It's not a great pay per view. There were a couple things I didn't like and I didn't agree with, but overall, for the most part, I thought it was good. Not great, but good. So we'll get into what I liked and did not like about it. Got the pen and the clipboard. I don't usually take notes for live pay per views, but I got some sticky notes here with the match card and then just a few minor things I want to mention that I thought of this morning or late last night. So, without further ado, let's just get right into this. We opened the show with the Bloodline match Roman Reigns and the Usos versus the new Bloodline. And I think it was Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga. Tonga Loa stayed on the outside. Going in, I thought this was going to be the main event. And I'm sure a lot of people probably thought that too. But it was announced yesterday morning, actually, that an hour or two before the show, that this was opening, which meant Cody and Gunther was main eventing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm actually kind of okay with that. And if you saw our community tab, I made I posted mine and 24/7's predictions. I actually got all of the predictions right, surprisingly. I didn't think I was going to. I thought 24/7 would have more right than me, but because we disagreed on a few matches, but I actually got them all right, except for Kevin Owens and Randy Orton wasn't a match. It was a fight, but we'll get there. But all of the other matches, I actually got them all right, surprisingly. And this one, I changed my mind on the prediction at the last minute. Before I posted that, I thought Roman and the Usos were going to win. But I texted 24/7 and I'm like, you think Solo's Bloodline is going to win? He said, yes. And I thought about it more and I'm like, okay, he's probably right. So I changed my prediction. Anyway, back to this match. It was good. I liked it. It had its good spots. There was kind of a mess up, I think, where I think Jimmy Uso was supposed to break up a pin and he was kind of late. So the ref just kind of stopped counting and then Jimmy was like half a second late to break up a pin. But other than that, I didn't hate this match. I thought it was kind of decent. Um, Solo pinned Roman Reigns. Now that I wasn't expecting. Going in, I did change my mind and I thought Solo's Bloodline would win. But I didn't think Solo would pin. I didn't think Roman would be the guy to get pinned. I thought it would be Jimmy getting pinned by Solo. I didn't think it would be Roman. But now looking back, I think I'm okay with Roman being the one being pinned. Because after that, then it led to all of them brawling and fighting. And then Sami Zayn comes out to make the save, or try to make the save. He does a stare down with Solo, because as we saw on Raw, if you saw Raw, Sami was seen talking to Solo in the parking lot. So we weren't sure whose side Sami was going to join. Turns out he joined Jimmy, Jay, and Roman. However, did he really? Because we had the Usos, in two corners diagonal, and then Roman and Sammy in the other corners diagonal. Solo was in the middle. Roman was going to go for a Superman punch. Sammy was going to go for a haluva kick at the same time. Both to Solo. Solo moves out of the way, and Sammy ends up hitting the kick on Roman Reigns, taking Roman out. Awesome segment. Great way to advance to War Games, Survivor Series in a couple weeks. Awesome. I'm excited to see where this goes on SmackDown this week. 3.5 star match. I liked it. It was fun. After that, let's see here. The women's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. This was fine. We had Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, who are the women's tag team champions, defending against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, and Damage Control. This was fine. It wasn't a horrible match. It wasn't a great match. It was fine. Io Sky botched the German suplex, kind of. There were a couple cool spots. A cool double team spot. Chelsea Green did a backbreaker, and I forget who she had on her, but she had someone on her, like knees and everything, and then Piper Niven came and did a senton. That was kind of cool, but yeah, some cool stuff, but the match as a whole, not that great. It wasn't horrible. I didn't mind it. It's just there were other matches on this card that I thought were better. That being said, Jade and Bianca won. I'll go 2 stars. Again, not a horrible match, but not kind of what I was hoping for either. I didn't hate it, but I wanted more. Up next, my boy, Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed. This was Seth's first match, televised match, since Money in the Bank when he fought Damian Priest. It's only his 4th pay-per-view match of the year, because he had the 2 at WrestleMania, and then a Money in the Bank against Damian Priest, and now this one against Bronson Reed. This feud, I kind of like what we've been getting from these two the last couple weeks. It's nothing like Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. I don't think anything this year will top that. That is probably feud of the year. But I'm liking what Seth and Bronson Reed are doing. And I may be biased just because I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan. I've said it before. He's my favorite wrestler currently active in pro wrestling right now. I love him. He's great. He, depending on how the rest of his career goes, he could potentially become my favorite of all time. So I am a big Rollins fan. And so I'm probably biased when I say I'm loving everything that's gone on in this feud so far. Bronson Reed, I do like him, but nowhere near as much as Rollins. But this feud, this match was fun. Some cool stuff in it. Bronson tried going for a few tsunamis. I think he hit one. And then Seth evaded like 3 other attempts to Bronson went for 3 other attempts to it, I believe, and Seth evaded each one. Seth actually attacked Bronson Reed during his entrance. He went sprinting up the ramp and attacked him, and they were brawling before the match. So I thought that was kind of cool. Bronson Reed was going to grab the stairs, and he was teasing hitting Seth, and Seth tripped Bronson Reed and went face first into the stairs. And then Seth curb stomped Bronson Reed onto the steps. That was fun. And then after he curb stomped him onto the steps, he brought him into the ring, stomped him again, I think. I know he hit another stomp. I know at some point he hit a frog splash too. But Seth picks up the victory. Now, Obviously, I predicted Seth to win because he's my boy, and I never root against him. Every match he's in, I pick him just because I love him that much. But part of me kind of wasn't expecting it, though I'm totally okay with it. I wasn't, and I predicted it. I wasn't expecting it. I was going in expecting Bronson Reed to win. I just again predicted Seth because he's my boy. But then Seth won. I'm like, dang, not expecting that, but I'm okay with it. But I texted 24/7 because he couldn't watch the show live. So I was texting him here and there, and he said he was seemed kind of disappointed, like, why didn't Bronson Reed win? And I told him, I said I'm okay with it because obviously Seth is my boy. But now looking back the next day, Bronson Reed not winning, I think a lot more people are okay with it, knowing that the feud is going to probably continue and have another match, and then Bronson Reed will win that match, probably. So, but yeah, this match was great. I think I'm gonna give this one 3.5 stars as well. Not like an instant classic phenomenal match, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. It had its good moments. Up next, we have the women's crown jewel championship match with the women's world champion Liv Morgan versus the WWE women's champion Nia Jax. So I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's no secret. I'm not a Nia Jax fan. Like her as a person, think she's awesome as a person behind the scenes. Just don't like her wrestling style. Don't like her character. Liv Morgan, I like. I'm a fan of hers. Always was. Not so much now with Dominic, but still like her. This match, I didn't hate it. Now, that might be surprising for some of you that know how much I really, truly just do not like Nia Jax. I don't hate this match. Again, I'll be the first to admit, yes, maybe I'm not the biggest Nia Jax fan, but if she has a good match, I'll be the first to admit that she had a good match. I didn't hate this match. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm a Liv Morgan fan and that helped me not hate it, or if Nia Jax is just kind of secretly, kind of sort of growing on me and I just haven't realized it yet. I don't know. I would love for Nia Jax to grow on me and become a fan of hers. Because again, outside of the ring, she seems like an awesome person. I've seen interviews with her, I've listened to podcasts with her. She seems like an awesome, kind, genuine person. It's just her style of wrestling and her character I'm not a fan of. And I really hope she grows on me someday so I can become a fan of hers. Because I would like to be a fan of hers, but something needs to change. I don't know what it is, but something's got to change. I didn't hate this match though. Some cool spots. It wasn't that long. It was only I think like 8 minutes. Liv Morgan won because Tiffany kind of teased the cash in on somebody, whether it was Liv or Nia, I don't know. Raquel Rodriguez was out there. Dominic was out there, all stopping Tiffany. All this crap was going on. I didn't hate it. I'm gonna go 2 stars, but a very, very low 2 stars. I think the women's fatal four way, which I also gave 2 stars, was better than this one. I'm gonna I'm gonna go a very, very low 2 stars between or for this match. Liv Morgan won. Again, I didn't hate the match, but probably the worst match on the show. Up next wasn't even a match. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton had a fight. Kevin entered first. Randy entered next, and then when Randy Orton was up on the rope doing his pose, Kevin comes in and hits Randy Orton with a chair. Match doesn't even start. They're just brawling and everything. Adam Pearce comes out. Nick Aldis comes out. Bunch of security guards and producers all come out trying to break this up. Randy Orton drops Adam Pearce with an RKO. And then they go brawling through the crowd. Kevin Owens then throws Orton onto this thing and he jumps off a stair railing thingy onto Orton, hitting an elbow drop, and then they just fade to black. Go to commercial, go to next segment. So it's not a match, but it was still kind of fun and entertaining to see a fight. And it lasted longer than I explained it. It was maybe like 7-8 minutes, but I didn't mind it. It's not a match, so I can't give it a star rating, but I liked it. So take that for what you will. Up next, triple threat match, U.S. title on the line. LA Knight, versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes. I had high hopes for this match just with the talent involved. LA Knight, awesome. Andrade, awesome. Carmelo Hayes, awesome. And this match, it was fun. I liked it. LA Knight hit a double diving elbow drop on both Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. Thought that was cool. I thought the finish was awesome. LA Knight hit the BFT on Carmelo when Carmelo had Andrade in a hold for another move, so it was almost like a double BFT, kind of. So that was fun. Cool finish spot. And again, another match, it wasn't super long. It was like 9 or 10 minutes. So it wasn't super long, but I liked what we got, honestly. It was pretty good. LA Knight won. I'll go 3 stars. It's not 3.5. I thought Rollins and Reed was better, and I thought the opening match was better. But this triple threat, still fun. 3 stars. I liked it quite a bit. Main event, Cody Rhodes. Crown Jewel title on the line. WWE Champion Cody Rhodes versus World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. This was the best match on the card. Sucks that it was for something that when it was announced, I thought something pointless. Now, after the Crown Jewel kickoff event that happened on Friday during the day, where Triple H said that the championships will stay in Saudi Arabia and they get a ring. They're treating it like a Super Bowl type ring. Makes more sense, and I'm totally okay with the concept now. It grew on me, and I like it now that Triple H announced that, and not that they're just going to have a pointless belt that they're only going to defend once a year. The fact that they're getting a ring and they're treating it like a trophy type thing, I'm okay with that. This match was fun. Cody and Gunther. Cody hit a few crossroads. Gunther kicks out. Gunther hits a power bomb. Some good action here. Some good stuff. Cody Rhodes surprisingly picks up the victory. I predicted it, so obviously I had a feeling it could happen. But I didn't think it would happen clean. I thought something would happen, say like Goldberg would be there to interfere, cost Gunther the victory, and that's how Cody would win. That's what I thought maybe would happen for Cody to win. I didn't think Cody would win clean. He did. That's the part that's kind of unexpected, is Cody winning clean. I'm not mad at it. I just didn't think it would happen. 4-star match. I enjoyed it. I would totally be all for these two having another match in the future if one of the world titles are on the line, or if it's just a normal match with nothing on the line. Because I feel like if they have a full blown actual like heated rivalry between each other, they could do something a lot cooler than what we got. 4 stars. I like this match. Best match on the card. Overall, show as a whole, again, good show. Not great. I'll go maybe like a 6 out of 10. Loved some stuff about it. Didn't love other stuff. But overall, pretty good. So that was that, guys. That was my review of Crown Jewel 2024. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Now, these next few weeks, we're going to be doing Survivor Series reviews in the build-up to Survivor Series, much like we did for SummerSlam in the build-up to that, and Bad Blood. In the build-up there, we did previous pay-per-views. We weren't gonna do it for Bad Blood, but because there were only 3 Bad Blood pay-per-views, we decided why not? Why not just grind out those 3 and be done with it? So we're doing that here for Survivor Series. Up until Survivor Series this year, we're going to do just Survivor Series reviews. And so next week, 24/7 is back with the reviews, and he will be reviewing Survivor Series 2002. That's right. First ever Elimination Chamber match, which I remember being pretty good. Pretty fun. I like that match. I can't remember if I saw the entire pay-per-view. I think I did, but it was years ago. But that match though, that first chamber match, I've just gone back and watched back in February in the build up to this year's chamber pay-per-view. Still holds up. Love that chamber match. But yeah, guys, that's it. So Survivor Series reviews these next few weeks, all right? Thank you so much for watching. Go watch Crown Jewel if you haven't seen it. It's a good show. Not a great show, but good. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. See you next time.